I welcome you everyone for the discussion on numerical methods for PDE. So this unit number 3 where we are going to discuss about second order linear partial differential equations, their classifications, finite difference approximation to ordinary and partial derivatives, and then numerical solution of some standard PDEs. So three different kind of standard partial differential equations we are going to consider here. When it comes to numerical methods, we have already discussed numerical methods in our previous courses, like finding the missing value, interpolation and extrapolation, and numerical differentiation and integration, and finding the largest eigenvalue, finding the root of an equation, algebraic or transcendental equation. For all such cases, we have discussed both analytical and numerical method. So why we need to use numerical method is because sometimes analytical method fails to give the solution for some differential equations. Not differential equations, generally there are some mathematical problems where analytical method is not that much sufficient. We may not get solution. In such cases, we prefer numerical methods. And there are some instances where numerical method gives solution more easily compared to analytical method. So depending on our convenience, we are going to use numerical or analytical method. So in this unit, we are going to discuss about how the numerical methods being used to find and to solve partial differential equations. So let us start with second order linear partial differential equations first. The general form of a second order linear partial differential equation is given by, this is the standard form actually, standard form of second order linear PDE. It will be of the form, see, I will consider the function u of x comma y, function in two variables. So this standard form will be a into u double x plus b into uxy plus c into u double y plus f of x y u ux uy equal to 0. See, if you look into this standard form, we have written the coefficients of second order derivatives clearly, and finally we have collected all the terms that involves x or y or u or ux or uy. More precisely, inner clear agalabekantre second order derivatives nalla ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ with respect to x, with respect to x and y, with respect to y twice. ಉಳಿದದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. See, this represents functions in these variables x y u ux uy ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ because this part is most important for classification. So this is the standard form of a linear second order linear partial differential equation. So let us call this as equation 1. Now, so there may be many partial differential equations of second order. For convenience, we have to classify them into different groups. We have to classify them into different groups so that we can study those equations conveniently. So we classify this into three types based on the sign of the discriminant. Discriminant is this one, delta, which is given by b square minus 4ac. This quantity is called discriminant of the given differential equation. Now delta equal to b square minus 4ac, where a, b, c can be obtained from here. And generally a will be the coefficient of u double x, b will be the coefficient of mixed derivative, c will be the coefficient of u double y. Now we say that a differential equation, simple differential equation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಾರಿನೂ second order linear PDE ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. I'll just say that DE or differential equation or PDE. A differential equation is number 1 parabolic See, we call this differential equation, equation 1. We say that a differential equation written above, okay, written above is A ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ 1 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ parabolic if delta, that is b square minus 4ac, is equal to 0. So if the discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we call this equation as parabolic differential equation. Okay, keeping that in mind, let us move to next one. It is called elliptic if delta is less than 0. If the discriminant is negative, then we say that the corresponding second order linear PDE as elliptic PDE. C, hyperbolic, that is if delta is greater than 0. So depending on the sign of discriminant, we have classified that into 3 groups: hyperbolic, elliptic and parabolic. So parabolic ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ equal to 0, elliptic ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ negative, hyperbolic ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is positive, greater than 0. Next, let us look into some examples. Classify the following equations. Classify the following equations ಅಂತಿದೆ, ನಾನು by followings ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. Classify the followings. A, first one we have dou square u by dou x square plus 4 into dou square u by dou x dou y plus 4 into dou square u by dou y square plus, okay, it is minus dou u by dou x plus 2 into dou u by dou y equal to 0. Solution. So whatever the coefficient of first order derivatives, we don't worry about this part. So we have to worry about only the coefficients of second order derivatives, partial derivatives. Coefficient of u double x, that is 1, so a is 1, b is 4, c is also 4, delta equal to b square minus 4ac, that is b square ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 16 minus 4 into 1, okay, sorry, 4 into 1 into 4, so that is 16 minus 16 is 0. So this equation is elliptic, parabolic. It is equal to 0 la, parabolic it is parabolic. Next, problem B, example B. Let us take the equation x square dou square u by dou x square plus of 1 minus y square into dou square u by dou y square equal to 0. It is given that x lies between minus infinity and plus infinity and y lies between plus 1 and minus 1. Solution again. So here a is x square. See, I am not writing properly all the steps. I am just writing what important steps necessary to explain the concept. So that much only I am writing. So a equal to x square, and mixed derivative is not appearing here. That means b is 0. C is 1 minus y square. So the discriminant is delta equal to b square minus 4ac, that is b square is 0 minus 4 into a andre x square, c andre 1 minus y square. Whatever the value of x may be, whether it is negative or positive, this is greater than 0. It is given that y lies between -1 and +1, that is modulus of y is less than 1, or y square is less than 1. Y square is less than means subtracting y square on both sides, 1 minus y square is greater than 0. So this is also positive, positive, positive. So totally it will be negative, since we have negative sign here. So delta is negative, equation is elliptic. Equation is elliptic. Less than 0 means it is elliptic. So finally we have one more equation, C. Let us discuss this. Yes. Equation is 1 plus x square into dou square u by dou x square plus 5 plus 2x square into dou square u by dou x dou t plus 4 plus x square into dou square u by dou t. Okay, it is dou t square equal to 0. Solution. So here A is 1 plus x square, B is 5 plus 2x square, C is 4 plus x square. So B square minus 4AC equal to B square ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 5 plus 2x square whole square minus 4 into A ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1 plus x square, C ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 4 plus x square. So we have to multiply the terms. If all these terms are multiplied and simplified, finally we get B square minus 4AC to be 9, that is greater than 0. Thus given equation is hyperbolic. Okay, next. So with this the classification of linear second order partial differential equations, we restrict ourselves to three main differential equations that we are going to consider in future in this course. So let us check the nature of that equations. So first one, A, B, C agidala D. First one is the given equation. This is called wave equation. Wave equation, the name of that equation, and the equation is dou square u by dou x square equal to 1 by c square into dou square u by dou t square. Well, you can write this as u double x equal to 1 by c square u double t. Okay, see, this equation can be written as c square u double x minus u double t equal to 0. So here A is c square, B is 0, C is minus 1. So B square minus 4AC equal to B square into 0 minus 4C square into minus 1, that is plus 4C square. Anyway it should be greater than 0, assuming C not equal to 0. Anyway this is greater than 0, so the equation is hyperbolic. It is greater than 0 under hyperbolic. So that is one equation. Let us consider the next one. A, B, C, D, E. Equation is heat equation. Okay, that is the name of that equation. And the equation is dou square u by dou x square equal to 1 by c square into dou u by dou t. That is the first order derivative. Now if you rewrite this equation, this takes the form c square u double x minus ut equal to 0. So a is c square and both b and c are 0. So delta is 0. B square is 0 minus 4 into a into 0. Again that will be 0. So equation is, given equation is parabolic equal to 0 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ parabolic a b c d f. Next f Laplace equation that is easy one, u double x plus u double y equal to 0. U double x plus u double y equal to 0. See, this is actually in standard form only. A is 1, c is 1, b is 0. So delta is negative, right? So 0 minus 4, a and c both are equal to 1, so it is minus 4 only, less than 0. So the given equation is elliptic. Given equation is elliptic. Next. So okay, this is about classification. Next, actually we have this one, finite difference approximation to ordinary and partial derivatives. Let us look into this, how ordinary and partial derivatives are approximated finitely. Okay, let u equal to, let us take y because we are convenient with this one. Let y equal to y of x be any single valued function, Then if we write the Taylor series expansion of y, then we will be having this y of x plus h equal to y of x plus h into y dash of x plus h square by 2 factorial into y double dash of x plus and so on. Call this as equation 1. If you change h to minus h here, so y of x minus h will be y of x minus h into y dash of x plus h square by 2 factorial into y double dash of x plus and so on. You can call this as equation 2. Now from equation 1 and 2, what we can assume is, as h is a small quantity, we may neglect terms containing, see h is small means h square, h cube, h power n, they are much smaller than h. So we may neglect terms containing h square, h cube and so on, h square, h cube and so on. Then it becomes y of x plus h equal to y of x plus h equal to y of x plus h into y dash of x. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ y of x minus h equal to y of x minus h into y dash of x. So finally, adding these two and simplifying the expression, we get from this y dash of x will be y of x plus h minus y of x by h, right? Don't add that directly. Y of x plus h minus y of x by h and from this equation y dash of x will be this can be interchanged with this. Y dash of x will be y of x minus y of x minus h divided by h. Therefore we get if you subtract one from the other and simplify this, see, from these two equations you can subtract one from the other suitably, you may get expression for y dash of x to be y dash of x equal to y of x plus h minus y of x minus h by 2. So this is approximation of first derivative of y. This is the approximation of first derivative of y. Similar approximation we may get for second derivative, third derivative, and so on. So that can be continued. The second approximation will be, okay, 1 minute. The second approximation for approximation for the second derivative will be y double dash of x equal to y of x plus h minus 2 into y of x plus y of x minus h divided by h square. Similarly, we may continue on the process of approximation, and this is approximation of derivatives, ordinary derivatives. Similarly, we may approximate partial derivatives. So if you consider u equal to u of x comma y, then its partial derivatives, first order partial derivatives, may be approximated as follows: ux equal to u of x plus h comma y minus u of x minus h comma y by 2h. Similarly, uy can be approximated as u of x comma y plus k minus u of x comma y minus k divided by 2k. That is approximation of first order derivatives. So second order derivatives can be approximated in the same way. So these are the way of approximating first and second order partial derivatives and ordinary derivatives using the numerical, using the what I can say, the given function itself. Approximation of derivatives using the given function. Next is numerical solution of PDE, the general method we need to discuss. Numerical solution of, so general method I will discuss here, then we may consider the method for particular equation. Numerical solution for PDE. See, given a differential equation u equal to u of x comma y, we have to consider a rectangular region. It will be just like this. We have to consider a rectangular region, and we have to divide it into different small rectangles. And this point we will take as x comma y, and this will be this is x comma y, and this will be x plus h comma y. I'll write here x plus h comma y, and here x plus 2h comma y, x plus 3h comma y, and so on. Similarly, this will be x minus h comma y, and this point is x minus 2h comma y. This will be x minus 3h comma y, and also this will be x comma y plus k, x comma y plus k, x comma y plus 2k, x comma y plus 3k. Similarly, this will be x comma y minus k, x comma y minus 2k, and so on. Next, let us draw lines. Draw lines like this. So I have to draw rectangular lines. So we have to divide the given region into different small rectangles, and the given region itself in a rectangular form. So this is the way we have to divide it into. So this will be the x-axis, and this will be y-axis, and these h and y will be given. After dividing this, see, the given function u of x comma y can be suitably written as u of ih comma ik, and their corresponding approximations are, then ux will be equal to 1 by 2h into ui plus 1 comma j minus ui minus 1 comma j. Similarly, uy will be 1 by 2k times u I comma j plus 1 minus u I comma j minus 1. Similarly, we may approximate second order derivatives. So this is the general form or general method to solve given a numerical, partial differential equations. So we have to divide it into groups, and by approximations you have to find the second or higher order derivatives. See, we have here for ux and uy first order derivatives. Similarly, you can get u double x. See, u double x is given by 1 by h square times ui minus 1 comma j minus 2 ui comma j plus ui plus 1 comma j. Similarly, you may approximate u double y 1 by k square into ui comma j minus 1 minus 2 ui comma j plus ui comma j plus 1. So these are the approximations of higher derivatives, higher partial derivatives. We solve the standard partial differential equations under the given set of conditions. So any condition involving partial derivatives is also approximated in terms of finite differences appropriately. This will enable us to determine ui comma j explicitly. See, we need to determine ui comma j for each I and j. The values which are constituted with this method or the required solution of given PDE. So here we discuss numerical solution of three important PDEs, as I mentioned repeatedly. So one is the one-dimensional wave equation, one-dimensional ET equation, and finally two-dimensional Laplace equation. So in the next class we shall discuss how to find the solution of one-dimensional wave equation. This is just about the introduction to numerical methods for PDE.